Queensland's known for its hot weather, perfect beaches and long highways. Yet there's one particular stretch of road that's been home to nothing but nightmares. If you happen to be driving in northeast Queensland, it's probably a good idea to stay away from the Flinders Highway, now known as the Highway of Death. The series of high-profile cases along this road started in 1970 when two young girls, 7-year-old Judith Mackay and her sister Susan, were murdered by stabbing and strangulation off the Flinders Highway at Ansell Plains Creek. 2 years later, two teenage girls named Robin Bartram and Anita Cunningham vanished in the same area. Robin's body was later found with bullet wounds to her head near Charters Towers, but no sign of Cunningham was ever found despite intense search efforts. The mystery didn't end here. In 1975, 18-year-old Catherine Graham was found dead at Ansell Creek, killed by blows to the head with a rock. In 1978, Karen Edwards, Gordon Twaddle and Timothy Thompson were found with gunshots to the head not far from Mount Isa. One of the most well-known disappearances along the Flinders Highway is that of Tony Jones, who vanished while backpacking in 1982. He last called his father and girlfriend on November 3rd to tell them he was on his way to Mount Isa, but he never arrived. His bank accounts have never been touched, and no trace of Jones was ever seen again. An anonymous letter was sent to police claiming to know where his body was, but ultimately this didn't lead to anything. A prisoner at Townsville Correctional Centre also claimed to have killed a man near Mount Isa. However, no connection was found and the man later died in jail. 2009 saw the strange vanishing of police officer Mick Isles, who was last seen leaving his police residence. His abandoned car was later found at an isolated property and Mick was never heard from again. In 2017, 26-year-old Reese Kearney stopped to fill his motorcycle at Charters Towers and disappeared without a trace. Shortly after, Jayden Penna-Tompsett also vanished into thin air while passing through Charters Towers on his way to Cairns for New Year's Eve. Jayden had had an argument with his friend during the drive, pulling over and storming off into the night. That was the last time he would ever be seen again. Intense searches were made by authorities, but no trace of Jayden has ever been found. In total, there's been 12 killings and disappearances along the Highway of Death that have all been left unsolved. Police have come across new leads, such as in 2014 when incarcerated killer Andy Albury allegedly confessed to 14 murders along the highway between 1970 and 1980, but no evidence was found to support his claims. Another prisoner, Arthur Stanley Brown, was thought to be possibly connected to the murder of the Mackay sisters, but he died in prison in 2002, so we'll never know for sure. The highway has also become a magnet for traffic accidents, although skeptics might not be as quick to assume that the road is now cursed by the souls who are lost there. None of the crimes have been conclusively solved, and whoever or whatever is responsible remains a mystery. For now, the strange murders and vanishings appear to have stopped. Or maybe he's just waiting for a chance to strike again. Thank you for watching this episode of Unsolved Australia. In episode 3, we'll be exploring the mysterious case of the Somerton man. Click the link in the description to find out more. I'll see you in the next episode.